we're streaming this show. Is it James?
Phil's streaming us.
Give Phil a big round of applause. He's the cameraman. Hello.
Wait, before he does it, let him stream us.
Hello.
Are you streaming?
Yeah. Hello, Phil. Yes. All
Hi,
right.
Phil.
Live at Potter's
There we go,
Hopton.
live at Potter's.
There's a young man reading the paper. No, we just tell him. We started. We're on here. Okay, we're just going to do our warm-up. So James, go
I'll
at the
go
top.
round there. Because the BBC was so impressed with our warm-up, ladies and gentlemen, if we do well today, we're going to be in the finals as well.
Wait, it's quicker that way. All right.
They said they've quoted us in Asia as the new Ant and Dec.
Yeah. I'll be Dec because he's
Only
taller.
in Asia, though, not in Britain.
All right. Right, so what happens, as soon as we start, we've got a play on.
There's a woman reading Chat magazine here.
Right. There's a man reading about Lost Translation. Can everybody just start clapping? It's just to make it look like we are written. Wait for the music, of course. And it's just, wait, music, wait. Okay.
Do my play on.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your hosting compare for the World's Balls is Mr. James Harhern. Where's he going?
No, James Ahern.
Sorry, Mr. James Ahern and Busby A. Allen. Give him a round of applause. Come on.
Thank you.
Come on, hello, clapping. Woo-hoo!
Don't forget, we model the suits. We model the suits as well.
I'm modelling. He stopped reading his paper, thank you. He stopped reading the paper. I like it, thank you. Thank you. Right, okay. Right, sir, thank you. Right, just because you stopped, what's your name, sir?
Is that all right?
Mark, and where are you from, Mark? Down at Market. I'm going to give you a pen, Mark, all right? Okay.
Who's come the furthest? Anyone come from further than Yarmouth?
Right. Where have you come from, darling? Teesside in
Cambridgeshire. Anyone beat Cambridgeshire?
Where's Teesside?
Where are you from?
Near Sunderland.
Anyone beat Cambridge?
Right.
Chance to win a pen.
We're going to give whoever's, because you've travelled so far, we're going to give you a bottle of almost like champagne.
With some Essex. We got some beer from Essex.
Right. Can anybody beat Sunderland?
Oh my God, South Wales.
Wait.
Buzz.
Wait there. There's a lady saying, where are you from? What's further than Sunderland?
Teesside.
Teesside
Is
is
South Wales further?
Wait, they're having an argument here. Let's ask Mark. Is Teesside further than Sunderland?
It's Sunderland, isn't it?
It is Sunderland. You're in the
Is
same
Sunderland
village.
further than Wales?
They're next door neighbours. Right.
Buzz, we've got Wales up here.
We've got to hurry up because we've got to tell him some information.
He's not listening, is he, at all?
No,
Buzz, Wales.
Wait, who's from Wales?
Over here.
Okay, which part of Wales?
What part? South.
Right, there's a lady here who still thinks she's further than anybody. I hope so, because... Where are you from?
I live in Somerset, but I come from Cornwall.
Cornwall? Is Cornwall further
Is
than
it
that?
further? I'm so sorry, you could have won a pen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this lady receives a bottle of almost like champagne. Give her a big
Oh,
round
you
of
got the
applause.
champagne.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chateau de Cac de Wheelot Farto de Gasto. It's the best stuff. It's 29p a bottle.
Right, just before we start, we've got to give you some relevant information. Now, just...
Right, remember the information.
Right, James, can you pass that young lady a pen?
There we go.
Just to let you know, outside the door, if you sign one of these programmes, I Love Bowls because you can win a Potter's t-shirt with all the players' names on it, and every day they draw it, and once you've signed it, if you don't win the t-shirt, at the end of the bowls, you've got a chance of winning £500!
Fantastic.
All right, you're excited, aren't you? What's your name?
Penny.
Penny? The penny's just dropped. I'll have that one back then, all right? Now, we've got to make sure that... oh, yeah, you've got to take your clothes off? No.
No. It's what it is, because it gets quite hot in here. We suggest that you'd like have some, drink water or whatever you can and that, because it does get very hot in here. Is that right, Buzz?
Yeah, so be prepared. Now you've walked in, it's nice and warm. Some people have got, look, he's got a jumper on, he's got a shirt on, and he's got gloves on, so you don't need the gloves. Get rid of the gloves.
Yeah. So don't forget to loosen, obviously, some of your top buttons and that, obviously, your shirt if it gets too hot. Has everybody got water?
Wait, James, just loose the gloves.
Everyone got their water?
Yeah. Would you like to burn my pen?
We're selling water
Right,
£8
James,
for a bottle.
can we just see if we can draw his attention?
What's the matter? He doesn't want to talk to you.
Would you like to use my pen?
Have you been here before?
Excellent!
There he is.
That's for
You
you.
were doing a crossword, weren't you?
Okay.
I know what you were doing.
So,
Right.
we've just got about 4 minutes to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and do a selfie.
Yeah, we need to do
a pot of selfie.
We're going to do a giant selfie.
But
ladies and
before we do
gentlemen.
that, can we try the Mexican wave? Do you know how to do the Mexican wave? All right. Hello. You got some of the players up there. Give them a quick wave over there, everybody. Wave.
Look.
Excellent.
Oh,
All right. So the Mexican wave is you just put your hands up in the air and then
that's
we go.
it. We'll just
All right,
practice.
James.
That's beautiful.
Right.
That means you've got to get up as well, sir. Is that all right? Sorry? You can wave your pen, whatever you want. Yeah, that's great. Whoa, have you got your shoes off?
Yeah.
Shoes off.
Make sure I get... all right. So, James, no, if you start on that side, we'll do the Mexican
All right, we'll start
wave.
on this side.
And then, wait, let me just get these people ready.
I'm sure this is the kind of thing you want to do at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And then we'll pick it up from here. Is
Right,
that
should we
all right?
start?
Yeah, all right, so here we go
Right,
then.
here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, it's going well.
Yeah, that's good. Get
my-
ready to pick it up. Get ready to
It's
pick it
more
up.
like a dyslexic
Get ready to
wave.
pick it up. Pick it up. Go on. Yeah. Hello. Wait. James.
Stop!
Oh, what?
Stop.
Wait. He's scratching his shoulder. What's going on? What's your name, sir?
Mister.
Oh, mister.
We're going to have to do it again, come on.
Wait. Don't mess about with mister. Oh, it's all right.
Didn't he do that well? How does he actually get over that? He's only short, isn't he?
Right.
Right.
You do it because he's tall.
What?
He's big. It's a big bloke.
Should we do it again? Sorry, mate. My friend's a little bit
All right.
scared of you, but I'll come and have a go. Here we go.
Right, wait.
Starting
This is the last one, and then we got to start.
Then it's a selfie.
Because of Mister, we have
5,
to do it again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And
go.
up. Yeah, this is great. Yeah,
This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is it. Come on.
Oh, even Brian's going to do it here.
Yes.
Oh, look at Brian. He does
Yes,
it.
come on,
Oh.
quickly.
Oh, God. Oh, you were something else.
Right.
Well done, guys.
Wait.
Right, quick selfie.
Well, how much time we got? Oh, we got 30.
Quick selfie.
Have we got time to do the selfie? No, we'll do the selfie when we come back. Is that all
We've
right?
got 30 seconds.
All right.
Let's pretend we're bowlers, quickly.
All right. James, don't touch the ball. Whatever happens. Oh, pretend. Hello. It's a touchy. Do you get it? No, all right. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. He reached the semi-final World Singles in 2013 from Scotland, Colin Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, former World Singles Champion, also from Scotland, Stuart Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, your commentator for today's game is Janice Gowan. Thank you.
Well, thanks for that great introduction, Busby and James. Good start to the day for everybody out there, and welcome to the WBT live coverage of the Just Retirement World Indoor Singles Championships, hosted here by Potters Resort at Hopton-on-Sea. We're in for a very intriguing first round game here. As mentioned in the introductions there, Colin Walker got to the semi-finals here in 2013, which was the year that Stuart Anderson won it. So both really competitive players, both just played in the pairs event as well, and both played well in that. Colin played exceptionally well, so I think we're in for a good game to start off this day. Stewart's down a good line. Just to remind everybody, here at the World Championships we play 2 sets of 9 ends, and if necessary a 3-end tie break.
Do you know how fits in? Probably green.
In all the games so far, we've tended to find the first few ends, like in most matches, are just settlers. The players have had half an hour practice before, and now they just need to settle into the groove. Stewart's on a good line there. Just rest back, shot bowl.
One red. It's close for shot.
Stewart's just been told by Ryan Daly that it's close for shot. He's got a chance down this hand. Needs to just make a connection with the jack. And takes his own ball out. That could be possibly back to 2 green. Very close.
2 shots to Colin Walker.
Good start there for Colin.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
Nice crowd in here this morning to watch this all Scottish affair. Stuart Anderson just dropped a little short there. Stuart Anderson, one of the players to break into the exclusive top 16. Going through all the qualifiers. When he got into the tournaments took his chance. Colin Walker is currently ranked 18. Got the call up for this event because one of the overseas countries couldn't
1 green.
get a representative over here.
6 inches.
And the number 17 had already received a wild card, which was Robert Wheel. So that meant Colin Walker got the call up for this. And I believe it's a similar situation for the International Open. And Colin Walker's got the call up for that, as has Robert Wheel. So Colin's got a good chance here of trying to break into that top 16. He's one of the players that's knocking on the door, and he'll be wanting to take his opportunity here. Colin there, viewed stood next to the very, very impressive, and I can tell you now, very, very heavy Langham Glass Trophy that the singles winner will lift here a week on Sunday.
One green.
So just be running a touch, Colin. You might have just rested back enough.
Two green.
Great shot of the rink there. Shows you how very much these players are playing surrounded by the spectators. At this showcase event for World Bowls Tour bowls. Stuart's just looking to arrive onto his own bowl, slip under to the green shot. Yep, tipped his own red bowl.
One shot to Colin Walker.
One shot to Colin Walker means Colin takes a 3-0 lead after 2 ends in this first set of 9 ends here at the Just Retirement World Indoor Singles Championship. Great start for Colin there. Just the sort of start you want to get off to against a former world champion.
Jack length 25.5 metres.
Those of you out there that are keen to know what the players play with, Stuart Anderson plays with Taylor Ace bowls and Colin Walker plays with Henselite Tigers. Sometimes the players will swap to a different model, but that's predominantly the bowls they play with, but most players stick to the same manufacturer.
One green.
The rules of the World Championship here You'll notice that Stuart followed his second bowl up there. They can actually follow any bowls that they want because the players are playing under a shot clock, which means when Colin Walker's bowl comes to rest here, Stuart Anderson will have 30 seconds. You'll see the clock counting down in the background there. He'll have 30 seconds to get to the mat and deliver his bowl. As long as he's done that, he's within his rules.
One red.
Within every match, they have a timeout that they can call for. And each player receives 5 timeouts within the match, and that would add 60 seconds to them delivering their next bowl. We have been known to get down to a player delivering on 1 or 2 seconds left of the clock, and we also have had players not deliver within that time, and if that happens they have their bowl removed. The bowl is then an illegal bowl. Stuart looks on a very good line again here.
Two shots to Stuart Anderson.
Yeah, Stuart picks up a 2 there, which means that Colin Walker leads 3-2 after 3 ends. See match marker there, Brian Daly. The umpire is Dan Blewett, and I believe on the shot clock this morning we have Sharon Davis. All part of the very, very strong match officials umpiring team we have here as part of the WBT. Out there to check that the
Jack length 29 metres.
games flow, to inform us things like Dan just did on length of jack. Do a great job out there. Spoken to a number of the overseas players here this week, and they highly rate our team here.
Your ball gap is 6 inches.
Well, Stuart looks down a good line here, all on pace. Play them the right pace and they'll nicely turn back in.
Green. No, half an inch.
Good pace delivery there from Colin Walker. He's got a friendly edge off his own short bowl, but the pace was good.
1 green.
Stuart just looking to arrive on shot bowl, try and get a little bit of a connection, or spring the jack out to his own bowl at the back. Great effort.
1 green.
And Collins got the draw again, drawn to his last bowl at the back. Rest off it, gets a 2. Very close. Just got the wrong side of his bowl.
1 shot to Colin Walker.
So Colin takes a 4-2 lead after 4 ends. So both these players are senior internationals for Scotland.
Jack length 26 metres.
Crowd here will have enjoyed a good breakfast, no doubt. So well looked after here at Potter's Resort. The food is very good. The amenities on site. You can't fault at all. They're fabulous. There's always something to do here, and the shows at night, well, you have to be here to really appreciate how good the venue is. So if you're interested in coming along and watching live, contact Potter's Resort. And certainly it's worth penciling it in your diary for next year to come and be part of this bowls showcase. Well, Stuart just needs to drift past the short bowl of Collins. Little middle on the jack. Great ball from Stuart there.
Two red.
Colin looking in disbelief at his last delivery. Didn't do quite what he wanted it to do.
Stop, Sharon, reset. Hadn't reset it. Start. Carry on, Stuart.
Just a slight technical issue there with the shot clock. Caused the players to stop. As you heard, it's quite a blistering horn when the shot clock does go off. It'll certainly wake anybody up from their morning nap. Well, when you've got bowls like this to watch,
3 red.
it's fascinating. Puts Colin in quite a bit of trouble here. Not really got a draw line in now off the forehand, so I'll be looking for something a little bit more positive. Try to shake something up. As a friend at home would say, different is good. Shot clock counting down there. Delivered that on 3 seconds. And in the area with it, very close to this. Oh, unlucky to just get the one away, but did get one away. Stuart looks on a good line again here. Swoops back down, all on his pace.
2 shots to Stuart Anderson.
Just fell short of counting. But that ties the score up at 4-all after 5 ends. In this first set of 9 ends, in this first round game, in the Just Retirement World Indoor Singles Championship.
Stop the clock, Sean.
Jack length 29 metres.
Stuart just hesitated there on the mat and reset himself. Obviously having 1 or 2 technical issues with the shot clock this morning. I'm sure that'll be resolved very quickly.
Gap is 5 inches.
Stuart looks on a great line here. Perfect weight as well. Great delivery from Stuart Anderson there.
That's touching, yes.
And Colin can just adjust his length with his last bowl. Reach the red bowl. He's chasing this, he likes it. He's very close. Oh, what a great reply there from Colin.
2 green.
Oh, he's looked on paper to be one of the ties of the first round, this one. And it's proving to be that.
Two green.
Well, Stuart choosing to play a more positive shot, not the easiest shot to play on this portable rink. Anything just over that yard on, 2 yard on.
2 green. Three shots to Colin Walker.
A great final delivery there by Colin Walker, picks up a 3, which takes him into a 7-4 lead after 6 ends. There's 3 ends to go. Colin Walker's 3 in the lead. Great position. Been a very, very good game of bowls so far. Very, very tight heads.
Track length 28.5 metres.
Both players playing exceptionally well in this first round tie. Important 10 this 7th end for both
Ball
players.
is 7 inches.
Stuart Anderson won't want Colin Walker to get more than a 3-shot lead on him. And Colin Walker will want to count at this end and really put the pressure on the 2013 World Champion. Just like that.
Four inches.
Some great games coming up for you over the next few days here live on the WBT streaming. This afternoon we have Alec Marshall MBE playing Liam Bouse. And great bowl by Stuart. Bowl for bowl here, these guys today. And then this evening at 7:30 we have Andy Thompson playing against Damien Doubler.
Yes, the gap, the jack's towards the back, yeah.
And Colin looks down a very good line again.
One red.
Very good there. Now put Stuart in the position where he can't really afford to touch his own shot bowl. I think he'll change hand here. Play down the backhand, trying to just drawing off the last delivery off Colin Walker. And he's choosing to play his forehand. To say it seems to be the favoured hand of the top players here, away from our commentary box. Having spoken to a few of them, they're saying that the line seems to be more consistent down there.
One red.
But then again, it's also a personal preference. They've all put hours of practice in out there on the portable rink, decided which hands do what. Colin just looking to arrive into this head. As mentioned before, that yard on shot's very, very hard to just pick the line. As they start to finish, they do swoop across. Where they finish it can make it look a bad bowl, but it's just the nature of the portable rink.
One shot to Stuart Anderson.
One shot to Stuart Anderson closes the gap now. Colin Walker just has a 2-shot lead. He leads 7-5 after 7 ends, with 2 ends left to play. Just to remind everybody, these games are 2 sets of 9 ends with a possible 3-end tiebreak.
Jack length 28 metres. Well, a bit of a loose opener there from Colin. Gives Stuart the chance to capitalise. Well, doesn't want to trail that jack too far. Colin's chasing this up. Good adjustment. Stuart had opened the head up a bit, gave Colin that room.
One green.
Very close again for another, just needs to rest off that red bowl of Stuart's.
One green.
Colin, don't want to touch that jack. He was looking very pensive there as that ball came up.
2 shots to Colin Walker.
2 shots to Colin Walker. Means he takes a 9-5 lead.
4 up with only one end to play. So in a very, very strong position to take this set now. Stuart Anderson would have to count a count of 4 to tie the set.
Jack length 29 metres.
Just notice the live on the stream in there. Wave to the family back home. Go on. And got a nice smile though. The winner of this game today will face Greg Harlow in the second round. Greg beat Martin Puckett yesterday morning in a very, very tight and close encounter. One that he'll be glad to have seen he managed to be on the winning side of. A little overplayed by Colin there. He doesn't want to let this end get away from him. 4's a huge ask off Stuart Anderson, but a man of his calibre, so is a possibility. I think he's got another shot in here. Nerves and tension always come into play. Normally happens when you're playing against a qualifier. Colin Walker certainly doesn't come into that category. He's one of the strongest competitors out there on the circuit. As I mentioned before, determined to try and get himself into the top 16. And there you go, perfect roll by Colin. Gets the 2 bowls of Stuart's now. Makes a 4 count, very, very hard work.
One green. Timeout called.
Timeout called by Colin there. Means that the clock goes up to 60 seconds. Stuart kind of playing a really hit and hope shot here. If he's in the area, anything can happen. Great effort from Stuart.
One shot to Stuart Anderson, first set to Colin Walker.
So Colin Walker takes the first set here, 9-6. The joy of
Colin has
sets
4
play
timeouts remaining.
is that we move into the second set. Stuart Anderson has got to win the second set to take us into a tie break. But unlike a 21 or 31 up game, a clean slate for the second set. Oh, very good, take on the water. This arena's very, very
Jack
warm
length
out
28
there.
metres.
And all the spectators are advised to make sure they take on enough fluids.
Gap is 3/4 of an inch.
Colin looks down a very good track again here. Very close.
One red.
Forcing Stuart to change his hand. Colin's coming up to have a look how this all sits. What's his best shot to play? Marker's very quick to tell you what you need to know, but sometimes you just need to picture it in your own head before you play the shot. Well, if he's added weight to this, it could just hang off a bolt. It's precision stuff there out on the portable rink. I was talking to a couple of the players before we started today, and they were saying that the pace, sometimes you think you could and it just drifts 2 feet. Stuart looking to just clip that jack, change the shot. Great goal from Stuart Anderson there. Puts the pressure back on Colin. Good picture of our countdown clock there, 8, 7, 6. And Colin's going to be close. Just delivered it on 3 seconds. Not happy with that at all.
Back.
Umpire Dan Blewett being called in to decide which bowl's third bowl.
It's
Two
two red,
red
out,
bowls
three.
being conceded.
Two shots to Stuart Anderson.
Stuart Anderson takes the opening end of the second set, picks up a 2.
Jack length 29 metres.
Great opener here from Stuart Anderson. Well, we've sat here in the commentary box over the last few days and toyed with what we think outcomes of games are going to be. The way this is going, who could say this isn't going to go into a tie break? On paper, one of the games of the first round of the main Just Retirement World Indoor Singles Championship here at Potters Resort, Hopton-on-Sea.
Two red.
Colin just played over the pace there, tried to shake something up. Things just aren't going for him yet in this second set. But Stuart Anderson is taking his chances, piling on the pressure. Looks a good delivery here again. Colin going a lot quicker. Takes one of his own balls out. Makes it no worse, really. But certainly would have been hoping to open it up with that third delivery.
Three red.
Big chance for Stuart here to hold a count of 4. Putting a lot of pressure onto Colin Walker's last bowl. Well, I don't think Colin's got any other choice here.
Four red.
He's 4 down. Can't go any worse. Any sort of connection will take bowls out the head. I don't think he'll be short with this one. Needs to move in the area if he gets the edge. Very unlucky.
4 shots to Stuart Anderson.
Stuart Anderson, the 2013 World Champion, picks up a 4 and takes a 6-0 lead after 2 ends in the second set. A set he has to win, as he lost the first set. Colin Walker won that 9-6. Nice shade of red there. The lady in the audience enjoying the bowls here this morning.
Meters.
Long way to go in this set, still 7 ends left to play. Colin needs to really get himself on this scorecard. Stuart Anderson's very definitely in control of this second set. Close with this, Colin. Yep. That'll settle him down a bit. Got the right result.
2 green.
Stuart stalking this, all on his pace here. I think it might just be lacking.
2 green. 4 inches.
I'm sure both these players will have plenty of support from home. Colin Walker plays indoors at Midlothian. Stuart Anderson at Auchinleck.
3 green.
Hello to any of those up there watching in Bonnie, Scotland. Stuart's after a connection. We've seen those sort of shots a few times this weekend. Not necessarily on target, but right sort of weight for the job. If you're in the area, got the right sort of weight, anything can happen. You've got the very fortuitous result there, Stuart Anderson. But all these players, if they get a fortunate result, I'll see Stuart apologise to Colin, but he's just put his hand up to acknowledge the fact that he got a bit of luck. Well, what I can say about that ball is great ball from Colin Walker there.
1 shot for Colin Walker.
Gets himself on the card in this second set. Stuart Anderson leads it 6-1 after 3 ends. Well, those sort of things happen in games where players just get a fortunate result. You can't let it affect you. You've just got to stay calm. And that's
Checkmate,
exactly
29
what
metres.
Colin Walker did there. Great delivery again by Stuart Anderson. Certainly found his weight in this second set. Forcing Colin Walker to dig deep. Happy with that one, Colin. Snap of his thigh. Really putting himself under pressure with his last delivery. Stewart slots another bowl in here for a count of 3. Yeah, great bowl from Stewart there. Not setting up a target.
3 red.
Well, Colin, have you adjusted your weight? It's a great line. Just overplayed again. At this level you don't often see counts of 4 picked up. We've already had one in this second set. And Stuart Anderson at 2 4s. Asking it to ease, clicking his fingers.
4 shots to Stuart Anderson.
Another count of 4 for Stuart Anderson takes him to a 10-1 lead after just 4 ends in this second set. Colin Walker won the first set 6-9-6. Stuart Anderson very much in control in this second set.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
Last bowl's a shot, probably favourite 2.
Not the tightest of ends here. We've seen these lads play some really good bowls today.
It's 1 red and a measure.
Basically all Stuart's looking to do is to close this set out. Try and give Colin no opportunity for counting a count. All the pressure's on Mr. Walker. Well, he's gone for the split. Try and split the two bowls of Stuart Anderson's out the head.
One shot to Stuart Anderson.
Stuart takes another shot at the fifth end, which gives him an 11-1 lead in this second set, with only 4 ends to play. Colin Walker's got to try and get 10 shots in 4 ends.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
Great settler there for Colin Walker. Looks like this match is going to go into a tie break. He doesn't want to lose the pace out of his arm on this rink. He wants to give himself every chance.
It's a measure for shot. Umpire. Measuring for shot.
As Brian Daly just informed everybody there, measure for shot. Dan Blewett being called into action again on the portable rink.
to decide between these two bowls.
One shot to Stuart Anderson.
That gives Stuart Anderson a 12-1 lead after 6 ends in the second set. Means that Colin Walker's got 3 ends to try and score 11 shots. That's a big ask for the man from Scotland.
Jack length 29 metres.
Again, as we've seen in so many games, the 7th end, which is the end we're playing now, is often very crucial. Stuart Anderson scores at this end, or limits Colin Walker. To how many shots he counts. And the set will be over and we'll go into a tie break.
One red. It's exactly Jack height, yes.
Well, Colin's close to this. Great ball there. Still a huge ask.
2 green.
Well, Stuart's overcooked that one. Can Colin draw for another shot here? He's been given a lifeline in this second set by Stuart. Stuart's conceded 2. Colin needs 3 to take us into the next end.
3 shots to Colin Walker.
He scores the 3. Means the score after 7 ends in this second set is Stuart Anderson 12, Colin Walker 4. Eight shots, 2 ends, Colin.
24 metres.
A smile there from both players. Collins just delivered a short delivery. That won't help in his cause to score a 4. Now scoring a 4 against Stuart Anderson, well, it's never going to be easy. And to score 2 4s, which is what he needs to do to tie this set. Not impossible, but unlikely. Lovely shot of the beautiful Langham Glass Trophy there. The winner of the singles here in the Just Retirement Indoor Bowls Championship will receive.
One green. One shot to Colin Walker in the second set to Stuart Anderson. Match tiebreak.
Stuart Anderson takes that second set, 12-5, and we move into the match tiebreak.
Stuart won the toss and has given the jack to Colin in the first end.
Well, when we move into these tie breaks, it's not about shots counted, it's just about winning the end.
Jack length 26 metres.
Well, we're only into our second game here at the World Championships 2015. And the first game yesterday went into a tie-break, and the second game's gone into a tie-break. Some very tense times in these early opening games of the singles. looking for cover there. Stuart Hanson has 2 bowls to the right hand side of your screen. Colin didn't want to get close to the shot bowls again. Make a bigger target for Stuart. As mentioned before, in the tie-break ends, it's all about who wins the end, not about how many shots are scored. First to win 2 ends moves into a second round tie against Greg Harlow. Very close here, Stuart. And a great bowl. Getting forced him into the draw there. Stuart Anderson's a very dangerous man on the draw.
Timeout called. Colin has 4 timeouts remaining.
And Colin's just trying to play that overweight shot again.
First end to Stuart Anderson.
First end to Stuart Anderson, 2013 World Champion. Colin Walker has got to win this end to take us into a third end of a tie break. Stuart Anderson wins this end, he wins the game.
Jack length 27 metres.
One green.
Stuart's to make the adjustment. I think he's just that bowl under again.
One green. Timeout called.
Colin will just be looking to cover the last bowl of Stewart's. Doesn't want to dive under and promote that though. Now Stewart will be contemplating going for this bowl clean. He's in the position where he's already won the first end.
Timeout called. Stewart has 5 timeouts remaining.
2 options. Either just draws and adjusts on his last, or takes the bowl, puts the pressure back on Colin. Yeah, looking to reach that bowl. Played the tighter line, doesn't like it. Well, we go into the
Second
last
end,
end
Colin Walker.
for the tie break. This first round game here at the Just Retirement World Indoor Singles Championships.
Colin has 3 timeouts remaining.
Exciting stuff early days today. Shows the calibre of these players when they're going to tie break and you can't call between them. A wave to those at home, ladies. We're on the TV, dear. Just have a quick wave.
Jack length 25.5 metres.
Well, this is all about who gets the first bowl in, who puts the pressure on. In the last end of the tie break, players can nominate to kill the end. Great opener from Colin there. During the games normally, if a bowl goes out of the side confines of the rink, a jack goes out the side confines of the rink, it's re-spotted, whereas in the final end, if it goes out of the side confines and you've nominated to kill it, the end is replayed.
Is 2.5 inches past Jack High. On green.
That might have set Stewart up a target now.
2 green.
Colin would have just wanted to drift past that jack a touch, rest behind it. Still the bowl's got to be played. Looks a bowl high to me. Might just get the right connection. Yep, that's opened it up. The last bowl of Colin Walker's wasn't most ideal. It really leaves them a bowl each to draw as close as you can to this displaced jack. this is all on your pace, Colin. Can't afford to leave Mr. Anderson a lot of room. Murmuring in the crowd there. 2.5 feet to a yard there for the world number 8 and 2013 world champion to draw.
Timeout called.
Take your time, Stuart. We've got plenty of timeouts there. This to go into the second round and face Greg Harlow.
Third end set in the match, Stuart Anderson.
And ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic game of bowls. Down to the last bowl, you don't get more excited than that. Can we give Mr. Colin Walker a big round of applause? Fantastic.
Well, thank you very much for your time and company today. Don't forget to join us at 2 o'clock this afternoon for the next game here at Potters Resort in the Just Retirement World Indoor Singles Championship.